On the surface, this is a close class reunion, but secretly the male classmates secretly poured pills into her glass of wine. The girl seemed to be aware of it, but she couldn't resist the sudden coaxing of her classmates, so she eventually drank the wine in her hand, and soon the girl felt sick. When she got home, she cried helplessly. At this time, the grandfather heard the cries and rushed out. When he saw his granddaughter's body bruises, he instantly understood everything. Under the care of her grandfather, the girl told him what had happened to her. When he realized that it was the work of 3 scums, he was so angry that he wanted to kill them on the spot. After settling his granddaughter back to her room, he angrily took his weapon and went downstairs, ready to kill the 3 scums. Just as he was about to go up the stairs, he was stopped by a neighbor who, as a policeman, was also furious when he learned of the incident, but he told the old man to go home and comfort his granddaughter, and to leave the matter to him. In a short time, he brought several members of the team to the home of the 3 scum. When questioned by the police, the 3 scumbags tried to argue and refused to admit what they had done. But when the police took out a bloody bed sheet, they had no choice but to admit what had happened. With the evidence in front of them, the 3 scumbags will surely spend a few years in jail. At that moment, the police commissioner came in a panic and told the captain to leave the case to him, although the captain would like to dispose of the 3 scum. But the official big a blow to death. The captain can only give up the case and turn everything over to the commissioner. On his way out, he told Jack that the 3 scumbags would be acquitted in less than a week, but the captain seems to have underestimated the power of the commissioner. They weren't even locked up for 24 hours before they drove back downstairs, and the girl they tortured was left in the darkness of her home. The grandfather couldn't bear to see his granddaughter remain silent every day, so he brought her to the court so that the judge could do her justice. But the judge was a pervert who not only laughed at the girl's story, but also tried to make her remember and recount what had happened, and asked her if she was dressed in such a revealing outfit to hook up with someone on purpose and then sue them for money. After realizing that she had been insulted, the girl immediately got up and wanted to leave, but the judge was not going to let the girl go and continued to ask her to recall what had happened. Eventually, the girl was brought to tears by the judge. When she got home, she hid in the bathroom as usual, desperately scrubbing her body, but the dirt could be washed off normally, but the trauma inside her couldn't be removed at all. Grandpa saw the pain in his heart. After some consideration, he decided for his granddaughter no longer hide her identity to put on the uniform with their own honor to the police station in the hope that the leadership can give him a satisfactory answer. Unbeknownst to him, the other party is not a fool. Obviously he understands a retired veteran and an active duty director of who has more power. He must know. There is no doubt that the old man was once again rejected by the leadership with the excuse of being fooled. The old man was very angry and directly slammed the door and left. At this moment, he realized that in order to avenge his granddaughter, he had to rely on himself. He then went to the gun buying site and asked the seller what kind of weapon he wanted.